Rich Tehrani with TMC. Thanks for watching. We're in San Jose this week. We're meeting with a number of companies in the area. And on our program right now is Noam Shendar. He is a VP of Business Development at Zadara Storage. And Noam, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So tell us about your company, please.
Zadara Storage allows enterprises to move their existing applications and workloads into the public cloud. And we do that by providing storage within the cloud that maintains all of the advantages of traditional enterprise storage in terms of control, performance, security, flexibility, but providing it with cloud economics. That means no long-term commitment, pay by the hour, grow it and shrink it as necessary over time. So in essence, combining the best of both worlds, the best of traditional enterprise storage with the best of why people like the cloud.
Okay, is it a hardware solution, a software solution?
We develop pure software.
Okay.
We run that software on top of standard servers, totally standard hardware, and that allows us to pass savings on to our customers.
Okay, and so if we look at some of the benefits of cloud, companies enjoy the fact that they don't have a large outlay in terms of cost for the storage, so their capital expenditures decrease, and they kind of shift that over to operational expenditures. So that's one of the benefits, and one of the drawbacks of storage in the cloud is that you've got to upload all of your data, download all of your data, so performance is one of the downsides. So assuming that costs are going to be lower with your solution, because again, it's operational, right, OpEx, the question becomes, how do you deal with the second part of that, which is the challenge of cloud storage?
Absolutely. So we actually dropped our storage directly into the middle of, so far, 3 public clouds: Amazon Web Services, Rackspace, and OpSource. So for customers of those clouds, we are local to them. So the performance problem goes away because our storage is within a few milliseconds, 1 to 4 milliseconds away from their servers at these public clouds. So we provide performance within the cloud that is comparable to performance on-premise. So if you think of a company that would buy a large storage array for their, let's say, their Oracle database for their on-premise environment, they can now do the same thing. They can run their database at Amazon, let's say, and if they run it on top of our storage, they can get the same performance that they're used to from the on-premise environment.
So the benefit of going to your company as opposed to one of the 3 companies that you're working with is that you're providing optimization through software? Is that what I'm sensing here?
We're providing a premium alternative to the native storage that those companies provide.
Is it some kind of enhanced caching capability that we're talking about?
There's actually dedicated racks of equipment that we operate that are co-located with those clouds, and we dynamically, based on customer requests, and in real time, allocate portions of that pool of resources to customers. So to them, it looks like they've just created for themselves a storage array. In fact, we call it a virtual private storage array. And that array is visible to their virtual machines within those clouds. And our customers typically use a mixture of the different storage solutions. So they use some object storage from the cloud provider, they may use some if it's available, some block storage from that cloud provider. But for those really demanding applications, especially the mission-critical applications where consistent performance matters, where security matters, where availability matters, they use us. And they optimize their spend based on their needs. The most critical stuff goes to us, and other tiers of applications may not use us.
So are there certain markets that you're seeing where you have more customers, whether it's video or something like that?
We're seeing a lot of traction in the software as a service space. So most of our customers are software as a service providers, and that actually makes sense because they are all growing very quickly, and they need predictable performance in order to serve all their customers and provide all of them quality of service. So the quality of service that we provide, they can pass on to their customers. We're also seeing a lot of traction in databases, both traditional databases like Oracle and SQL and MySQL, but also new databases like MongoDB, and all for the same reason. We provide transactional performance that matches up really well with those databases and which is not available with any of the other types of storage in the cloud.
So what's next for the company?
Expanding. So we are, as I mentioned, we're at three public clouds already. We're looking to add our services at additional public clouds would welcome interest from any additional public clouds that want to work with us. And we're existing our footprints within these public clouds to additional regions and geographies to ensure that more and more customers can take advantage of what we do.
Fantastic. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.